Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the latest breaking news. Nene Leakes and Bethenny Frankel sat down for a kind of tell-all style interview about Nene Leakes', lifetime on RHOA and the aftermath. This is part one for you guys. I just listened to Bethenny and Nene's first episode, and I kind of want to quickly recap to you guys what they were talking about because I thought there were many interesting points. So Bethenny and Nene go on to kind of tell Nene's upbringing. As many of you Nene fans already know, Nene's mom kind of was in and out of the picture. Nene was living at her aunt and uncle's pretty much her whole life. She got adopted by them. She kind of felt like an outcast in comparison to her half siblings that her biological mother went on to having years later on. But she has found forgiveness and found peace to kind of give along to her mom because she now, as an adult, understands what she was going through whilst having Nene at such a young age. They also talk about how Nene and Greg met, which I thought was so cute, and just listening to it was just so nostalgic. And for everybody that has watched RHOA since day one, from season one, you can definitely see by the time that Nene and Greg got together and we have pretty much seen him on camera, you could see the love that he had in his eyes for Nene, the respect he gave her, the grace he gifted her, the gentleman attitude that he always, took along with himself when being with Nene. They met when she was 28 years old. She pretty much got taken away by him from working. Prior, she worked at a strip club to kind of feed her own kid. And she was pretty much for herself because her previous relationship was an abusive one. She really didn't get into it because she was not comfortable, but it was pretty clear that things went down that were not so good. Greg pretty much was the light in her life. They went on a date. He was all gentleman to her. It was pretty much the first time in her life that she can recall that she has been ever treated like that. And now, even after his passing, she says that she knows that she will never have something like that she had with Greg when he was alive. May he rest in peace, Mr. Greg Leakes. Basically, when they were done with Nene's, backstory prior to the Real Housewives, and obviously there is so much more that I am missing just to not keep this video longer than, 10 minutes. I urge you to go to the Just Be with Bethenny Frankel podcast over on Spotify and listen to the episode yourself. It is really entertaining. They were discussing the, beginnings of RHOA. Nene was an extra in Hollywood. She was with, I think, the company Central, that handled all the extras in LA. She was trying out for many things. She got cast in many things. She even got cast to be a stripper for a role which a producer pretty much fell in love with her. And Greg kind of wanted to put her at home as a housewife, but she felt now that she has Greg, she can do this as kind of a side thing. But after a couple of years from going back and forth from Atlanta to LA, she thought to herself, well, let's just kind of give this up. But then the Real Housewives of Orange County production casted ladies for a show that was originally called Ladies of Atlanta, which is now RHOA, obviously. And Nene did bring on Sheree and Kim. She confirmed that. Sheree and Nene were friends because Bob and Greg ran in similar circles. And Nene actually met Kim Zolciak at the gym, and she was in a Juicy Couture sweatsuit with a cigarette in her mouth with a blonde wig running on the treadmill, which I thought was very, very, very typical for Kim Zolciak. The production company was very set on this cast being 100% African American, but Nene insisted that they keep on trying for Kim, and eventually production set up a meeting for them to meet Kim, and they pretty much fell in love with her because she was MS from day one. So that's how it all started. They had solid friendships. She was close with Sheree, but not with Kim. She says that, you know, in terms of closeness, she would be very cool with Kim because her son and Kim's daughter went to the same preschool and kindergarten. And so that's kind of also where the friendship, or at least the acquaintance, began. And this is pretty much the start of the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 1. And I am going to also recap Part 2 as soon as I find some time to listen to it. Maybe later on today or tomorrow. I will really have to see how I will schedule it because I have a couple of videos that I need to edit. The Real Housewives of Potomac live reaction trailer season 8 video thing, I'm all over the place today, is probably up by now. I urge you to go watch it because the ladies of Potomac are back November 5th. The trailer looks great. It's fun. It's cute. It's a little dramatic. We have a new face, Miss Nneka, and she is definitely here to stay. She's giving Main Housewife energy. And yeah, that's it for now. As I already said, you will hear from the rest of Nene's interview in part 2. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell down below so you do not miss out on part 2 when I upload. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. I've seen we have grown in numbers a bit by the last week. Very grateful for it, so thank you so much. So I will see you guys later. Bye.